Hello, my wonderful friends, Magus with you, and today I'm going to show you how to get everything you desire. Today's message is entitled, Have You Sold Your Soul to God and Government? And the first thing I want you to realize is that love is a thing. Peace is a thing. Those are real, tangible things. And the majority of people will trade those things for money things, for fame, for pride, for emblems on cars and clothes. So they gain the matrix worldly things, but they lose the real things, the things that satisfy, like love, peace, joy, and kindness and truth. You may be at a point in your life where you're saying, where did all this come from? Maybe it's depression, sickness, living hell on earth. My friends, the enemy has sown a wrong idea into your mind, and therefore you are in resonance for evil, because if evil is in your heart and mind and soul, and you being a creative being, what you vibrate, you create, and the enemy wants to keep you at that beta level, the earth level, that carnal level, because the battlefield is in the mind, because in truth, all is mind, and you are fighting an idea. One idea is a lie that destroys and leads to death, and therefore it must be replaced with another idea of truth that builds and leads to life. So if you have depression in your life right now, sickness, or just living that hell on earth, what wrong idea, ask yourself, what wrong idea is implanted in your mind? Maybe as a child you were taught wrong what it means to be a man or to survive in this world, and that the end result justifies the means. And these ideas, my friends, were created by dark systems whose morality is run by greed and money. I think back about like the cigarettes. The governments loved all the tax money that were coming in from cigarettes, millions of dollars, and they didn't care at all about the people it killed. But then when they realized that there's more money and votes in socialized medicine, and that they weren't making enough money to pay for all the cancer and disease that was coming from smoking, what do? First, they tried to raise the tax, and so the price of a pack of cigarettes went up considerably, but that still wasn't enough. And so then they waged war on smoking to wipe it out completely, and not because they had compassion or a change of heart, but because the money, the bottom line, it was not working out in their favor. And so it made me also think about prejudice in America. America, as you know from our history, had no problem enslaving and hating people of color. But finally, when enough people stood up and said, this is wrong, we won't allow it, and it wasn't profitable to them anymore, then the government had made changes. Not because, again, of a change of heart, but their morality is moved by the bottom line, by money. But those stories should give you hope as light workers, that what seems impossible. I'm sure there was a time when people thought that, racism like that, where there's different bathrooms and couldn't eat, and riding at the back of the bus would never change. And it changed because we have the power as the people, and there's more power in love than there is in hate. So take heart, my friends, because we are changing this world for better. Now hear me, my friends, you must know this. I am no patriot, and a lot of people tell me, you need to be more positive about the governments and politics. And my friends, that's fine for them if they want to look for the bright side of their country. But as a prophet, that is not my job. My job is to cut out the cancer and let the light of truth burn away the darkness and usher in the government of God. The dark system wants to break your heart and your will. Just like, remember when they dropped the nuclear bomb on Japan, and they didn't choose the cities because of their military installments, but they chose them for their beautiful buildings and libraries and the innocent civilians. Therefore, they knew they could break the hearts of the nation. And Japan obviously wasn't, innocent. They were going in and trying to take over other territories and countries. And it's all because of greed, hate, evil and war. And that's why as these messages go all around the world, all of us in all the nations, we got to stand up and say, no more. So how do we do that? You know, if we're not going to hate, fight, and war, what do? My friends, we do it with love, peace, kindness, and reason. And as I told you, those are very real, tangible, powerful things. Funny thing happened the other day. I was watching, believe it or not, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and it was an episode on Planned Parenthood. And so that sounded interesting to me because they said they're going to take an honest look at it and make a decision for themselves. But I thought that it was very biased. They showed all the good things Planned Parenthood has done for the community, giving them medical help and helping those that otherwise wouldn't have gotten help. And my friends, that's beautiful. That's great. Keep doing that, Planned Parenthood. But that's not the problem. The problem is the killing of unborn children. And nowadays we have the technology that you can see in the womb the little baby playing with its toes, sucking on its thumb, and then it shows the abortion. The hook comes in and rips off its arm, and you see it actually cry. And they didn't show that on their show. It was very biased, and the reason is because their morals are built on greed and money. You can do good for your community, do right without killing babies. A lot of people get on me, you know, Magus, why do you complain? You know, and they try to build this romantic idea of America. You know, it's cars and baseball and apple pie. But you know what? We would still have cars, baseball, apple pie without the dark system, without their illegal personal tax and control. The reason I fight so hard every day is because not only are the politicians and governments lying to you, so are the majority of the world religions and these so-called spiritual teachers you see everywhere nowadays, telling you that good and evil are just different degrees of the same thing, that God hates and kills and destroys, and that the evil spirit can trick you and be love, light, and heal. It is a lie. Where love is, hate is not. Where light is, darkness cannot be found. Where good spirit is, there is no evil spirit. Good cannot be gained by evil, by war, by killing. Religions with their animal sacrifices, human sacrifices, do not please God. Life, hear me, life cannot come out of death. Good cannot come out of evil. God's name is his very energy and vibration. Okay, his name is not Jehovah or Allah. His name is his very attributes. Your name is your energy and your attributes. Your government is their attributes and their energy. No matter what you call your God, yourself, or your government, what is the energy behind it? You want to know what it is? Look at the core and you'll know the truth. Take heart, my friends, because the perfect creator designed it so then when there are more evil men on the earth, more prophets are sent, more light workers are sent. The more disease that is on the earth, the more of the divine life that is sent. And that's why we win. Reason will win. Truth will win. And as a prophet of God, I decree and declare by the true name of Good Spirit, one day everyone will reason that good is good and bad is bad and Asha is. My friends, I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm so proud of what you're doing. Take the time to log in, hit the like button, comment, and share. It helps move us up in the algorithm, which gets us in the suggested videos and gets this message out to more people to change lives, change this world. I love you. I love you. I love you.